All right, today we're diving deep into one of Dubai's most exciting new master plans. It's called the Valley, and we're going to unpack all the official details on its newest, most premium additions, two villa communities named Avelia and Ovel. And Emaar is betting that this is what it looks like. This isn't just about building houses, It's a whole vision for a totally integrated lifestyle that's all about nature. So let's really dig in and see what that vision is all about. Okay, so before we can really get what makes Avelia and Ovel so special, we've got to take a step back. We need to look at the bigger picture, the grand vision for the valley, and really where it fits into the future of Dubai. So picture this. The valley is basically designed to be its own charming, self-sufficient town, kind of tucked away from the hustle and bustle of the city center. The whole idea, the entire concept, is built around this nature-inspired lifestyle. You've got these beautiful, modern homes nestled inside huge green spaces, all designed to get you to just unwind, get out there, explore, and connect with your neighbors. Now, you know how it goes in real estate, right? It's all about location, location, location. And the valley is super strategically placed right on the Dubai Al Ain Road. What does that mean for you? Well, it puts you just 25 minutes away from downtown Dubai and the Burj Khalifa. And get this, it's also only 25 minutes from both Dubai International Airport and the new global hub, Al Maktoum Airport. Super convenient. And this is where you see the incredible foresight. There was a massive 2 billion dirham government investment to expand this exact road from just 3 lanes to 6, and that's last travel times. So, here's the kicker. The Valley, a brand spanking new community, is actually a shorter commute than a lot of Dubai's much older, more established villa communities. Think about that. All right, so that's the big picture. Now let's zoom right in to what it's like day to day. The whole lifestyle here, everything it's promising, is built around one absolutely massive central feature, the Central Park. The secret to a great community is getting people to actually want to live there, right? And what the Valley does is weave all its amenities right into the landscape. We're talking about literally everything a family could want to thrive, from cool water features like the foliage fountain for the kids, all the way to top-of-the-line fitness centers for the grown-ups. And it goes way beyond just the basics. There are over 25 shared amenities. The whole lifestyle is designed to give you this perfect balance of relaxation and adventure. So yeah, you've got these gorgeous resort-style pools for chilling out, but then you've also got high ropes, zip lines, and adventure playgrounds for when the kids, or let's be honest, you need a bit of a thrill. And the scale of this Central Park is, well, it's just staggering. For these brand new phases of Avelia and Ovel, Emaar has upgraded the park to a massive 300,000 square meters. And listen, this is not just some patch of grass. This is the very heart of the entire community. So to put that number into perspective for you, that's like having 35 football fields of green space all connected right on your doorstep. That is a huge commitment to an active outdoor lifestyle. Okay, so with that incredible backdrop all set up, let's get to the main event, shall we? The homes themselves. We're talking about the two newest and, frankly, most luxurious communities in the valley, Avelia and Ovel. So both Avelia and Ovel, they share this core idea. The official line is a soulful return to life in rhythm with nature. What that actually translates to is really cool contemporary architecture, lots of earthy colors, organic textures, wide open layouts, and this really smooth connection between your indoor living space and the outdoors. And you can see that philosophy right here, coming to life. On the left, you're looking at Avelia, and on the right, that's Ovel. And even though they each have their own unique architectural style, you can see how they both just feel harmonious, modern, and perfectly blended into all that lush greenery around them. All right, let's break down the numbers really quick. Both communities are offering 4- and 5-bedroom villas. Ovel is starting at just over 7 million dirhams, and Avelia kicks off at 7.25 million. Just so we're clear, these are the most premium, high-end homes the Valley has offered so far. So yeah, the lifestyle sounds amazing. It's compelling. But what about the investment side of things? Let's crunch the numbers and see why this is really grabbing the attention of some serious investors. Honestly, this chart tells a really powerful story. If you look back to 2022, prices in the Valley were sitting at about 800 dirhams per square foot. Today, they've almost doubled to around 1,500. And the forecast, as the community grows and all these amazing amenities are finished, is that by 2029, we could be looking at a price point of around 2,700 dirhams per square foot. Okay, but context here is everything, right? That 2,700 number isn't just pulled out of thin air. It's based on what prices are today in Emaar's older communities, like Arabian Ranches 1, which is now 20 years old. So the Valley, which is brand new and has way better amenities, is currently selling for almost half that price. That's a huge value proposition. And here's the bottom line for anyone who got in early. Investors who bought in the Valley just a couple of years back have already seen their property value go up by around 80%. And that's with only about 10 or 15% of the entire community actually built. The real explosive growth is expected to happen as we get closer to that 2029 completion date. Okay, so we've covered the big vision and the investment value. Now for the fun part. Let's step inside and see what it's actually like to live in one of these Avelia or Ovella villas. This is really where the design meets your everyday life. You can see here on the left, the floor plan is all about flow and creating space. And then on the right, you see what that actually looks like. These huge, sun-filled, open-plan living areas that just blend the dining space, the family lounge, and the garden all together. And the specs here are legitimately premium. The whole focus is on family living. The room sizes are exceptionally large. I mean, the smallest bedroom in one of these is often as big as a master bedroom in other projects. You also get a rooftop lounge that you could totally use as a fifth bedroom. A built-in elevator comes standard in every single villa. And they've included really thoughtful additions like a driver's room and these enormous master suites with walk-in closets. So, to wrap all this up, let's quickly look at the practical next steps and the bigger picture for what is really a landmark development for Dubai. So, if you were thinking about investing, the payment plan is pretty straightforward. It's structured over the whole construction period. You put 10% down to lock in your villa. Then you pay another 70% in installments all the way through to 2029. And the final 20% is only due when you get the keys at the handover at the end of that year. And you know, that handover date in 2029 really brings us to a final thought. Dubai is obviously continuing its incredible expansion. The question isn't if it's going to grow, it's where it's going to grow. And when you look at the Valley, with its perfect location, its amazing amenities, and this visionary master plan, it is perfectly positioned to be one of the places where Dubai's next great stories are written. The only question left is, will you be a part of it?